A social media company is looking to basically grade and rank legal brothels in Germany. Kaufmich.com. I'm probably butchering that pronunciation, but it's spelled Kaufmich.com, which means buy me in German, just announced that they're hiring a full-time prostitute tester, which is only the best job description or job title ever. They say, quote, "The man or woman chosen will review brothels in Germany, emphasizing service, cleanliness, and compliance with safe sex practices. Having a brothel in Germany is totally legal, but so far there is not a quality system for them in place. We want to be the TripAdvisor for brothels," they said. So, according to the Huffington Post and Newser, they say, quote, "Reviewers should also have a business degree," random, "and a full health certificate." So, how many people have signed up so far? Would you like to take a guess before I tell you? 16,000. No, I'm kidding. But that's totally unsurprising. If I mention that, you guys would probably all believe it. But no, as of right now, it's 150 people who have signed up after this segment. That will at least double. Mostly the people are from Germany, but also from Belgium and the Netherlands and Great Britain. And that's how you know your job is really in high demand, because people in other countries are like, wait, so I got to fuck prostitutes and I get paid for it? Oh, sign me up, son. Are you kidding me? Now, here's the best part of the story right here. Kaufmich.com was founded in 2009 by three brothers seeking to improve Germany's sex industry by creating a market for independent prostitutes. Quote, "Our vision is to see sex work as an equal and fully accepted part of society. We believe that all kinds of problems arise from sex workers being isolated and judged." So when you hear, like, the intentions behind it, it makes you feel even better about what they're doing. Because beforehand, it's understandable for somebody to think, it's just some pervy dudes with a pervy business looking for a pervy person to hire. But in reality, they're like, no, actually, we, like, kind of want to really improve the industry and make it safer and promote cleanly practices and all this different stuff. And, you know, I can't help but bring up the same issue that we just brought up in previous segments about legalizing drugs. It's the same dynamic for legalizing prostitution. The reason why prostitution is typically understood as a dangerous field, especially in the United States of America, is because it is illegal. When something is illegal, it's on the black market. When it's on the black market, by definition, you have criminals who are running the marketplace. So this is why you have pimps, and this is why you have people who beat the women, and this is why you have STD transfers and needle use and all that stuff. Whereas if you look at places where it's legal, you find across the board there's an improvement. There's less crime, there's less STD transfers. In fact, there's no STD transfers in some places. So just outside of Las Vegas, prostitution is legal. There's been no STD transfers because they test them, whatever it is, every week or every month, and all of them have to get a clean bill of health before they can continue to work. So you have women who get tested on a regular basis, they get paid well, they get good benefits, and you have a legal, safe environment to conduct commerce. There's something weird about humans, man, that whenever it comes to sex, it's like all of us just revert back to like our Puritan instincts from previous cultures that have existed. Where it's like they used to in Victorian England, this might be a myth, I'm not 100% sure, but I love how I'm going to continue with the story even though it might be a myth. They covered up the piano legs because sometimes dudes would look at the piano legs and be like, oh my god, the piano leg, it's so hot, I just came on myself. So, but even if that particular story isn't true, which I'm not sure, but either way, we know for sure that in puritanical societies, in the Victorian days, people were really uptight about sex, and they really had different societal norms that said, no, under no circumstances is this okay. You only really have sex to procreate, and you have to realize that this is something that's largely a negative influence on your life, and you have to suppress it and, try to keep the desires at bay. The person, whoever the fuck invented, is it oatmeal or not Raisin Bran, cornflakes maybe? I think it was cornflakes. I love how I'm butchering all these stories. The person who invented cornflakes made them to try to suppress sexual desires. Like, there was a lot of weird, repressed, sexual shit going on forever, for such a long time. And we have a hard time accepting the idea that, well, sex is totally normal, right? 99.9% of people, or 99% of people, I don't know how many people are asexual, but most people get horny, want to have sex. It's part of, life on a regular basis. So when we accept that and we say that's okay and we acknowledge that, the next logical step is to say, well, okay, so why not have it available in an economic situation, in a legalized business scenario, in a commerce kind of way? Isn't it funny how you can take somebody out on a date, pay for their movie, pay for their food, and then you can fuck them and it's all good? And in a weird way, you can view that as roundabout paying money and getting sex back, right? But that's okay, but then if you were to just cut out all the bullshit in between, like cut out the movie and the dinner, and just say, hey, here's $20, blow me. That's like, oh, sirens, lock that guy up, a fucking criminal. Really? No, the crime is, since it's illegal, fucked up shit happens. That's what I care about. I want to stop the STD transfers. I want to stop the abuse of women. I want to stop the violence. I want to stop them getting underpaid. That's the problem. The problem is because it's illegal. If you legalize, tax it, and regulate it across the board, every issue would get better. And I'm happy that Germany is moving in the right direction. And I'm happy that you have good independent businesses like this, which are stepping up and saying, we're going to basically do consumer reports to let everybody know which places are the best. And I can't get out of this segment without stating the obvious here. That really is a sweet job. And I may be leaving Secular Talk for it.